Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Fabiola, and in today's video I would like to share with you guys a reading vlog which happened last weekend. Was editing this video and I noticed that the first part of the video is actually filmed weird, so I will not be adding that to the video, and I really wanted to make you guys an introduction to what will happen through this vlog. In this vlog I will be reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and this is something I really want to incorporate into my life, reading more often, very more often, maintaining that hobby because it really relaxes me. And now that we're going through this staying at home, this is something that is probably gonna get me mostly positive through all this time. And if ever I don't have anything to do, then I'll be picking up a book so I can read some more. Why Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Because this is something I began to read when I was little. I actually won Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Won the book in a I don't know what to call it. It's not like a raffle. But when in 6th grade I got good grades, and for every A we got to put so many times our names into a little cup, and because I had good grades, I guess I had a lot of names in the bucket, and I actually got the book. And another person, I think I got book 1 and 3, and another person got 2. But that's how I got introduced to these Harry Potter stories. But back then I wasn't really into the stories of fantasy or magic, so I really was kind of like finding my type of readings and this type of stories I liked and I enjoy reading most of the time. So I was like stupid, I guess, back then, because I really, now that I picked it up, I actually just finished reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone the week ago, so that's why I started to read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I really enjoyed both the first book, so I was really excited to read the second book. And as you'll see in the vlog, I had very little time because I also had to clean and cook and be with my pet and do things around the house. And actually I started this vlog on Fridays. I began to read in the evening of Friday, and I got more time to read on Saturday. My goal was to also begin a second book and show myself that I was capable of reading 2 books at a time, 2 stories at a time. I also picked up Something Borrowed. So this is where the vlog is gonna start, and I'm really happy you guys are here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up and subscribe for my future vlogs and videos. One of the books I'm planning to read is called Something Borrowed by Emily Griffin, and this is a story of infidelity. I think it's a very controversial subject. On Goodreads, I did look for ratings before I picked up some books. About 3 weeks ago, I actually got some books. What really threw me off was that it was confusing that many people rated it as like 1 or 2 stars. But when they explained themselves, they actually rated it as a good book, as a 4-star. But because of the subject, they rated it really low. So that's what their explanation was. So that's why I still decided to get it, because if it's a good book and maybe I will enjoy reading it. It's a very chaotic kind of subject, so I think it's very intriguing. I will get into this book and read it and see, let you guys know what I think about it. And sorry if you guys hear screaming and laughter, but there's kids outside playing, so hope you guys don't mind. Actually, in my city, the quarantine is not very strict right now because they did close schools, bars and gyms, but all of the stores are open and people are staying at home. They know this is a serious issue, so we're doing this on our own. I know there's a lot of people that really are not really responsible, and they still go out to eat or do things that they're not going to places that are really not necessary. So maybe this will get a little bit more strict soon. That's why kids are playing outside, because they don't have schools, but they still are able to go outside and play because they're just playing in their yard. And our houses are very small, so I can literally hear conversations that are taking place right out at their yard, so because we're so close together. The other book, which I already told you guys, is book number 2 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So right now I'm gonna start reading today book number 2 because I really want to get in it, like be already rolled in the role of reading of this book. So I'm gonna start with this book, and I think in the night I'm gonna start with the other book. See you guys later on with a different outfit and with my lunch already made, and with me starting to read, because I still have to pick up a little. I already picked up last night, but I still have, like, we had breakfast and I hadn't had a chance to clean up because I've been working all morning, and actually so I'm just gonna clean up, make lunch, and get a different outfit and start reading. It's evening already, and I did a little bit of cleanup. Usually I always do like a deep clean on the weekend. I don't know why, but I feel like it's Saturday today, even though I was working in the morning. It really felt like it, because I would leave my work area and then get a little bit of cleaning done and then go back. So I don't know, but whenever I got an email, I would think, like, why am I getting emails if it's Saturday? So that was kind of a little weird day today. Right now I already got through the first part of Harry Potter number 2, and I'm very excited. The only thing I noticed is that if you don't read Harry Potter number 1, I mean, it would be good to know like every detail that happened, because I'm like that. I need to know exactly what happened, when it happened. But there's other people that don't mind, and that even if you give them a summary, they will know exactly like what they missed. So I noticed that this book is very specific on what happened on the previous book, so that is not like super necessary to read it through, like all the way through, in order for you to start book number 2. So I really enjoyed that. I am really happy they did that, because probably when it barely came out, it wasn't as close as to be published. I'm not really sure. I haven't researched that. And I'm also like, I get so mad with his uncle and aunt and his cousin, because I think, like, why is it necessary to do everything they do to him? But I don't know, like, it's the story, so I have to deal with it. Hey guys, today is Saturday. Welcome to my Saturday morning, and today I just woke up at 8 a.m. so I'm feeling much better, because I have read a little bit more. Yesterday I started reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets really kind of like in the late afternoon, so I barely got until chapter 7. And I'm very excited because I am already during the first day of school. And no, I keep making ideas in my head about what's going to happen next, or why is this character acting a little bit weird. I don't know, it's very confusing, and I'm really loving it. I'm loving all the magic, everything that's going on. I was really disappointed because, like I said last night, the attitude of Harry Potter's uncle and aunt and cousin, for me, was like very, I don't know, I didn't really like it. But I'm really happy I got really happy when Ron like got there just in time to save Harry. I haven't started the second book I'm supposed to be reading as well. I think I'm gonna start it later on the day, like very late on the day, just because I do want to have a chance to read 2 books at a time, and kind of like proving to myself that I can actually read 2 books at a time, or more maybe. So today I just woke up at 8 a.m. like I said before, and I went straight to get breakfast. I have been enjoying all my morning. After breakfast, I just decided to start reading the book, and I'm very excited because I also noticed when I was little, I was able to do homework while the TV was on, or anything like music was on, and I could really focus and do everything perfectly normal. But all of a sudden, I don't know why, I started getting this idea that I couldn't do anything like that where there was noise around, but now I can. My husband was watching TV while I was reading right next to him, so that was kind of something good, because I was able to just be with him and just feel like our presence. My husband just went to work, and I decided to get ready for the day so that when he comes back, he sees me nice and put together, so that I could motivate him for the rest of his day, I guess. That's kind of like an idea we have, because my grandfather always tells me that we should always be ready. A lady should always be pretty and put together, because it motivates their partner, even though the husband also has to be put together. That's why he says to motivate the wife. This is something I always had in my mind, because he would tell me this, and every time he would see me and like lazy with my hair undone and like PJs, he would like get upset. Actually motivates me to for the rest of the day. So right now I am not gonna keep reading. What I'm going to do it's give a Tomas a shower, which is my pet. Also I need to disinfect the floor because I had a new rule. We don't usually do that, but I decided we should leave our shoes at the door because of the germs coming in from the outside to protect ourselves. So that's how what I've been doing. But I still need to disinfect the floor because Tomas also goes outside to do his business. Do a little bit of like nice disinfecting in the whole house, not just the floors, just like on the door handles and everything like that. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And then I will grab the book again and start reading a little bit more after maybe eating some lunch because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get hungry like in a little short while. Hey, I hope you guys are doing great. I just wanted to update you guys and finish the vlog here because it's already Tuesday and I couldn't update you guys on Sunday because my husband was doing some housework and making a lot of noise and I did not want him to stop because it was actually something that's gonna help me out as well because it's a freshly painted living room. It's all pure, it's not pure white, but it's so clean. It feels so different. So that's why I couldn't update you guys on Sunday. I brought my book and I am all done with it. To tell you the truth and be honest, I did finish it yesterday morning. I had about 2.5 chapters left to finish the book. Even though I did read a lot on Saturday for me, but I was so happy. I really loved this book even more than the first one. I think the first one is not much intriguing because it's just the starting. Everything has to be explained. I mean, everything about the school, everything about the magic. It was really, I think for stories like this, it's very difficult for authors because they do have to explain everything. Like for example, the Quidditch game, like how does it work? And I think this author made a really good job to explain a lot of things in just one book and then still get people intrigued in the story. This was what really captivated me because it was so interesting. I was thinking, how is she gonna do to explain a game? For me, it's very difficult to explain soccer or baseball to somebody and without getting complicated in the explanation, and she does a very good job at doing this without getting so trapped into the specifics and making it so simple for people to understand. And I really enjoyed it. I know it's kind of weird. I used to think it was weird for adults to enjoy books that were made for young adults, but they are fun. They keep your mind off like anything that maybe work or complicated things. So I really recommend books like this to people that have not opened their mind to this type of stories. The only thing that also was very weird was that I was getting kind of nightmares. I don't know if that happened to the people that have read Harry Potter books or maybe because I was so into it. And now to this, something borrowed. I find it like this book has me kind of like confused because I can get now why people would rate it and comment the things they did when I looked up the Google Read reviews. And it's because of the way the story, well, for now, like the way the story that it's going, it's Rachel complaining about why Darcy gets everything nice and why Darcy is so lucky and I am not, and that kind of frustrates me because I mean you're your own person, and she's trying. I think it's because she's trying to explain or find a reason of why she did that to her best friend. So that could be probably the reason why this is the story is going like this right now. I am not very far in. I'm still around page 50, so maybe I don't know what's gonna happen next. Maybe next she'll get it and she'll be a different person. I'm not sure. But for now, like my goal was to prove to myself that I could get into a different story without getting confused, and I did not get confused because obviously it's a different story. It's not like I'm gonna think that Harry Potter did something to his best friend or something. So I think this is possible. So if you're also someone that thinks reading 2 books at a time is not possible, try it and try to do it with different stories, just so that you won't get confused and to make it easier for you to begin to do those kind of things. I am gonna keep on reading Something Borrowed because obviously I can't start a book and not finish it because that's just not how I work. But I don't have Harry Potter number 3, and it is very difficult to get it here because I really enjoy reading English books. So I think what I'm gonna do is start it as in PDF version or find the book electronically. I really don't enjoy reading that way, but I think it's the best thing for now. There is a person that actually I bought the first and second book from that here in my city that actually has only English books, and that's what he sells. But I don't know if he's gonna be selling, or I did see that he published some other books he got new, so I'm not sure if he's gonna be selling. Maybe if I send him a message, I'll probably try to get it this week. But I'm still gonna try. I have to read all books. Like they are very interesting. Still love how I felt relaxed with all this, everything going on. This really has really helped me out. So this is where I'm gonna finish my blog. I'm still gonna read Something Borrowed and try to finish it within the week, and also get Harry Potter number 3 so I can start that as well. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend as what I did. If you have read first and second book of Harry Potter, let me know in the comments below or send me a message and I will be happy to conversate about those 2 books. Feel free to send me a message. I'm also on Instagram. If you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.